Brick experts.
Download the Local 3 News and Weather apps now.
If you love the beauty of holiday lights, and who doesn't, then Dollywood is the place for you to be at least once during the season ahead. Josh Sauer would love to see you come up more than once, and he's here to share with us all of the reasons why, because it's a Smoky Mountain Christmas time, right?
Yeah, the Dolly days start early up at Dollywood.
I don't even want to ask you, but I will, how many lights there are. Maybe you can't even count that high.
So I can't count that high, that's for sure. But it is more than 6 million lights. We added a bunch in last year, and we always keep adding to it. And what's so impressive about that is all of those lights are strung by hand.
Really?
Every year, it starts in June. It is a 6-month process. But every single light on those buildings, they are all put up by hand by a team that we call our lighting bugs.
So I do not want to have any kind of, I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say, and yet here I go. So Josh and I were talking earlier before we went on air, and he was talking about this time very, very recently, right? When Dolly was there at Dollywood. And he just lit up talking about her and how funny she is, how engaging she is, how happy she really is. And I say that to people because don't make any mistake about it. Her thumbprint is on Dollywood.
Absolutely. And her thumbprint's going to expand with Dollywood next year. But it's so special when you have someone who created this area in the Smokies, because you know we've gone to the Smokies for years. We know what Pigeon Forge once was, what Gatlinburg once was, how big it's gotten, and it's hard to look at that and not say that Dolly and Dollywood haven't had such an impact. And you know it's never lost on her, and she always wants what's best for the people there. And so to have a boss like that you get to work with and you get to enjoy, it's special. And to come to a park with her on the name, it's fantastic.
Well, it's kind of a unique thing because we can probably all name some pretty big American iconic businesses, I won't on the air, that seem like over the years they've gotten more and more corporate. And it's nice that hers, of course it's a business, but it's got her name on it. And
Absolutely.
She takes that seriously.
Yeah, she's our dreamer in chief, you know.
Yeah.
So she comes in multiple times a year, and she sits down with all of the people. Goes through the park on her DeWitt tours and everything else, so that she can see it, she can feel it, and then she's able to weigh in on what she wants to see in the future.
You know what? I like it that you called her the dreamer in chief. I saw a Facebook friend post something about her daughter got her last book, the library, the imagination library that she was a part of that she started. I mean, she kind of has an idea and she makes it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. She will will it into existence, by sheer force, and it's incredible. And we get to reflect that in our property. We get to reflect that with the creations we have that get to represent her.
Well, let's talk about what people are going to find when they come up there for them. The Smoky Mountain Christmas. How long does it go on through the Christmas?
It's actually going to be extended this year. So because of how the weeks fall, we're going to go to January 6th.
Great.
So if you can't make it up there in time for the holidays, you still have that Christmas spirit in January. You can come up before you go back to school. But we operate 6 days a week, so typically we're closed on Mondays this time of year. We have a few weeks of full operation closer to the holidays, and it's so special. We return with our lights that are throughout the park. We bring in Christmas in the Smokies, which is our large-scale play production. And this year we've even added a drone show to our nighttime experience. The park's open till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Now you get to come out and watch these drones light up the sky. They're all synced to music. I tell people it's like watching constellations come to life and move in front of you. If you've never seen a full drone production, it is an incredible thing to look at.
That's beautiful. And so that would be happening sometime around 8 o'clock or so because the park closes at 9?
Yes. So it'll happen right at closure. So it'll be 9 o'clock, and then it's about a 15-minute show that you get to go up to Wildwood Grove and see. And so Wildwood Grove has this new lighting package that's up there with it, and it's really just been fantastic to watch the night sky kind of transition into that experience.
I don't know the answer to this. So do you have like carolers around the park or that kind of thing?
Absolutely. So we call it Streetmosphere. So we have characters that are constantly roaming the park. And then we have, I believe it's more than 11 entertainment venues that have all kinds of activations for the Christmas season. So, we have a chapel that is inside the theme park, and we bring out what we call our candlelight carolers. They do multiple shows a day right on the steps of the church. And it's really, really special to see that. You know, the color palette there is white and amber. It's very wholesome. You know, it kind of connects you back to that reason for the season, which is special. But yeah, we love our entertainment this time of year. You know, we all know those songs that we love. You know, they're already on repeat in my car, so to have that going is great.
Well, and I mean, no surprise at all, but the level of talent that your musicians bring is quite impressive.
Absolutely. I met one the other day that played 11 instruments.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't even name 11 instruments.
You know, I can't have you here and not talk about food.
Absolutely.
I mean, just brag.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we have all of our classics. They're always here, but we do this tasting pass every season now. So every time we have a new festival activation, we have new favorites that are coming in. So our culinary team really flexes their muscles with these. This year, so I'm a big sweets person. This year we have a red velvet sandwich. So red velvet cake sandwich, it is incredible. Size of your face, it's huge. You know, calories don't count at Dollywood. So you got to come up and try all these flavors. If you're a big gingerbread person, we have that all covered. Peppermint, hot chocolate, all the good stuff that is, you know, kind of makes you feel good for the time of year. You know, it gets cold, but we kind of counteract that with our flavors.
Well, they're making it easy for you to go up and enjoy. So if you're an early season person, then go on up right now, right?
Absolutely.
Is it open now?
It is, yeah.
Okay. If you're a late season person or you just want to go more than once, you can do that too up until January 6th. Always learn more at Dollywood.com. And can people still buy season passes for next year?
So 2024 season passes are on sale now officially.
Great stocking stuffer.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Your home may be worth more than you think. Yes, every week I have the pleasure of sharing with homeowners just how much equity they have in their home today. So if you're even thinking about moving, go ahead, call